Yeah. Alright, cool.
Right.
So, Jdizzle, Jonathan Douglas versus Kaito.
Alright, this matchup is very up in the air. A lot of Bayonettas think that Toon Link loses, and a lot of Bayonettas think that Toon Link wins.
Well, I think part of that is these two are both very uninteractive characters in very different ways.
Yeah.
Toon Link's very uninteractive in the sense that he just tries to like zone you out, stop you from getting close. Bayonetta's very uninteractive in the fact that she does these long combos where you just have to sit there for all day.
Yeah, and as you can see, Tink's up tilt there can do a lot to Bayo, and she can't really do much about it, because if she bat withins, it just goes with her momentum, and she gets up tilted again.
Yeah. Something seems
a button check?
off.
What's going on here?
I think maybe Kaito's controller's having issues, I guess.
I don't know what's going on.
Yo, guys, what's going on? Yeah, as I saw, his C-Stick didn't work.
Guys, unplug and replug your controller, and then it'll work.
Yeah, but they have to restart the match
Kaito,
and stuff.
reset your controller and it'll work.
They're just gonna reset the match. for
XY
time.
start for 3 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Yeah, so we're just gonna restart the match there because time concerns. Also, of course, theoretically, Kaito could have got hits in with a functional C-Stick that he couldn't already, so
Yeah.
it's just sort of fair. It was caught relatively early in the game. You know, Kaito didn't wait till like, oh, he's like down the stock at 80%. To be honest, that is, in my opinion, one of the problem with Bayonetta. Since you can kill so early, if you do have a problem at the start of the match, it can like, really influence things.
Yeah, it
That's one
can
of the problems with the
be
design.
very iffy on that, but like, ultimately, the better player will 99% of the time win the set. There is no like player who deserves to win a set more. There is like, you can outplay someone for an entire set and then get 0 to death twice. He should be dead right now.
Yeah, Kaito's got the
Alright, so Kaito messing up the witch time confirm. But
I mean, would a fully charged up smash have done it?
fully charged up smash would not have killed there. No, it doesn't have very good base knockback.
Or
So
another
it's looking
witch
like
time.
Kaito has downloaded Jono's A button pattern quite well.
Yeah,
He has some very predictable up tilts.
that already just had witch time set C-Stick. Yeah, but he's got some predictable up tilts. And of course, Kaito did have a little bit of time to learn in that last sort of match that never was.
Yeah, not too much though. Like,
Yeah,
only thing I'd really glean from a match that short. Oh, very nice back air.
just sniped.
Taking the stock. Bayonetta's edge guards on Toon Link are... They sometimes work very well and they sometimes don't, depending on if the Toon Link is going to tether or not. Toon Link's tether destroys Bayonetta's edge guarding. Like, there's nothing... Oh, that's death.
Yep, that's death, and that was bizarrely convincing, especially considering how much it was in the opposite direction on that, again, the game. And to be fair, there were controller failures, but even still.
Yeah. Jono is
Yeah.
not looking too happy about that loss of the
Also,
game.
Jono's been able to take out Ghost, like,
Yeah.
on more than one occasion, and Ghost is a better Bayonetta, so it makes me wonder, like, is he just having a bad day? Is Kaito doing something weird?
Kaito plays completely different to Ghost. Ghost is a very passive Bayonetta, while Kaito's a mix of the two, and his combos are completely different. He'll, like, Ghost will attempt to take you off the top 99% of the time, but if you're fighting Kaito, he's just going to take what he can.
Exactly, power versus consistency, as we were saying before last game. This is why I personally prefer Kaito's strategies, because I feel consistency is going to get you more wins overall, but it's not like an exact science, of course.
Yeah. A lot of Bayonettas will kind of lab one specific combo that they just stick to a lot. Kaito seems like he does that, but I spend a lot of time labbing a lot of Bayonetta stuff, and it results in the whole power versus consistency thing becoming just like power is consistency.
In a sense, but there is something to be said about, like, if you're only going for one thing, you're never going to stuff it up picking the wrong option, you're never going to stuff up your muscle memory and stuff like that.
The thing about that is, like, Bayonetta has...
And the
Bayonetta has optimal things that she can do, and they will kill you. and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
But Kaido doesn't really seem to be abusing these things as much. Stuff like cancelling your double jump with Witch Twist,
Oh, yeah.
allowing you to get only the first hit of Witch Twist,
Yeah.
leading into some kills at 0.
I don't even hate this character. He's silly.
Yeah, she, as a Bayonetta player, I think she's very good. And like, a lot of her stuff is very stupid.
Jono's really convincing this game, though.
Yeah, Jono has turned right up on this game. Missing the F smash there. Oh, and Kaido could have taken the stock off of an air there, but failing to do so.
Question is, what does he do here? I mean, he's going to get the kill confirm, I guess, if you get it, but...
The things that Bayonetta should be looking for in this situation are mostly back airs, or which times on, like, unsmart bomb pull or something.
Yeah.
Down tilt up air and up tilt up air will also kill, but looks like the back throw boys is going to take the game.
Basically the other game it is.
Yeah, kinda.
And this is the thing, and this is how I feel. This was, in my opinion, why I think the Bayonetta Toon Link matchup is so divisive amongst the players. It's because these two characters, as I say, they're both very uninteractive, but on completely different ends of the spectrum. And it's just who can get your non-interaction started first. And I think that's sort of the key to figuring out who wins the matchup, who can start their non-interaction better, more consistently, etc.
Yeah, it's very dependent on how you're playing the characters. Like, a Campy Bayo will be an aggressive Toon Link, a Campy Toon Link will be an aggressive Bayo. But what happens when two aggressive Toon Links in a Bayo fight, or a Campy Toon Link in a Campy Bayo fight?
Unstoppable force, unmovable object, etc., etc.
Very good read of the roll there.
Yeah.
Noticing that Jdizzle is rolling away once he realizes that his up tilts aren't working.
Kaido is playing a lot more patiently, I feel, as well.
Yeah, he's
definitely switched
decided
to
to
kind of
very
say that
much
defensive Bayo.
change the way that he's playing with some very smart fair ADK mix-ups there. Bayonetta is extremely strong on shield because she can mix up between so many of her moves and they're all safe.
Silly. So it's pick your poison, etc.
Yeah.
Where we... I mean, Kaido is starting to see a little bit of ground here. And of course, one relevant thing that really helps Toon Link in this matchup is if he holds on to a bomb, that combo breaks so much of Bayonetta's.
Yeah, a lot of Bayonetta's stuff is... Oh, Kaido dropping the combo there due to a misinput.
That said, like, how viable would it be to, like, do a Bayonetta combo while he's got the bomb, then cancel out into Witch Time to have the bomb explosion and kill him off that? Is that something viable, or...?
The Witch Time will, unless you've never used Witch Time before in the stock or it's been used a long time ago.
It's recharged, yeah, unless
it's recharged, you're not going to get much health of that.
Fair enough.
And you probably could have just up-aired in that scenario anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
Very good mind game from Jono taking him a back throw and taking him a stock.
Yeah, bit of a tribute to his teammate or former teammate, Brett, I don't know.
I think Jono has dropped Brett for his Deadman.
Fair enough. I mean, I'd do it.
I mean, they just work better together.
And Deadman's just... No, I'm not going to be mean to that. Nah, you know I'm just not going to be very funny. Kaito, as a thing, Jono's just started as non-interaction.
Yeah, I think it is questionable that Kaido took Jono to FD here.
Yeah.
I understand that he probably wants a level playing field, but I feel like...
He wants the space to evade.
Yeah, he wants the space to evade projectiles, but surely you can just go to battlefield. Oh,
no, that's what I meant with the platform. He wants the space to, like,
not quite yet.
Circle around them, per se.
But Kaido given a second lease on life to attempt to take this stock from Jono and possibly... Oh,
and
no, that's it.
Good night. Yeah.
Jono taking the set.
Yeah, after that really convincing first game from Kaido, Jono just seemed to download him. And
yeah.
He figured out how to get his non-interaction started first.
One of the characteristics of players as good as Jono are is like they will figure out